Caleb Hammer really woke up on a random day, decided that he needed to subscribe to Bradley on a Budget's OF, go on a live stream, play audio clips from the videos that he was watching, and then describing those videos to his followers. Like, a straight man really woke up and was like, I need to subscribe to a gay man's OF to share this with my followers.
Y'all, finance talk drama is officially out of pocket, and we have to get into this situation because it's so messy. Most of the internet is siding with one specific person here, so let's get into this messy situation because there's a lot to unpack. So the two creators we're talking about today are Caleb and Bradley. For context, Caleb is usually the guy who critiques people's financial choices and helps them get out of debt. And yesterday, Bradley came up in conversation in one of his live streams. Now, Bradley, on the other hand, who goes by Bradley on a Budget on TikTok, is known for his unorthodox money-saving hacks and extreme frugal lifestyle, like clipping his toenails with scissors, stapling ripped towels together, and a bunch of other questionable stuff. His page is full of it. He's been doing his own thing for a while, and naturally, people have been making videos about him, especially more recently because certain videos have went viral. Bradley has multiple streams of income, and OF happens to be one of those income streams. Now, a couple of days ago, Bradley dropped a video calling out Caleb Hammer for streaming his OF audio during a YouTube live stream. Caleb not only played the audio, but also roasted Bradley and his content in front of his viewers. At first, it was lighthearted critiques like Bradley using scissors as toenail clippers or stapling paper towels together. Kinda goofy, nothing too deep. In the live stream, Caleb finds out Bradley had an OF, and he decided to subscribe. He went through the paywall, then on his live, he described what he was seeing and even played the audio for everyone watching. You guys, I'm talking people could hear the audio, even during like the intimate parts. God knows if any children or minors were watching this. What makes it even worse is that Caleb's live stream wasn't age restricted. And that's when everything blew up, you guys. People are saying Caleb went way too far because OF content is subscription only for a reason. It's copyrighted and protected behind that paywall. Small critiques are one thing, but mocking and streaming someone's OF, even if it's just audio, people think that's crossing a line. Bradley is now using his platform with millions of followers to speak out about this situation and raise more awareness. Even on Caleb's live, a couple people spoke out being like, bro, you're doing too much. And apparently Caleb was just flexing that he has enough money to retire, basically daring people to cancel him. Like, I don't care. Meanwhile, Bradley's hurt, and honestly, I know a lot of people have their opinions about Bradley, but this is just sad to see.
This is going to be a very difficult video to film, and I'm just going to try to do my best to say how I feel, so bear with me. A few days ago, my budget baddies let me know that Caleb Hammer went live and was talking about me. Yesterday on my Instagram, a supporter DM'd me saying that Caleb went live talking about me, but he also brought up my OF and he didn't show it, but he played audio from it. My excitement quickly turned into concern. He started off his video by criticizing my frugal content, what I do, the same thing everyone else has been doing the past few weeks. It's just so old at this point. If you want proof or to see what I'm talking about, it's on my YouTube page. I don't feel comfortable to put any of that here. 5 or 6 minutes into his video that he discovered I have an OF. He then proceeded to subscribe to it. Mind you, he's live streaming, which then turned into him describing what he was seeing. My content is behind a paywall. It's not out there for free in the open for everyone to have access to it. Doesn't mean you have the right to do whatever you want with it because you pay for it. He went from making fun of me and describing what he was seeing to then playing audio. He played audio from multiple videos. Some of the audio was just me talking, and then it proceeded to get worse and more inappropriate, with his supporters watching him do this. There's 2 times in particular that he played audio at a very inappropriate time and described it to his supporters. He wasn't showing the video, but the audio is humiliating enough, and he's using my content to make a joke. People sign up and give their consent to be on his show and be humiliated. I didn't consent to this. He did not reach out to me to get my permission, and out of 250 comments, there were 2 people who called him out on this. And this is the perfect example to show you the state of where we are with the internet. That so many people watched that video and did nothing but laugh at it, make jokes about it, and laugh at someone being exploited instead of anyone calling this bad behavior out. The 2 comments that called Caleb out on this basically said, are you sure you should be doing this because this really seems like it's pushing it? What if someone underage who looks up to him was watching this, hearing him describe what I'm doing and playing the audio? This doesn't even feel real that a grown developed adult could have thought any of this was okay. I almost feel like I'm going crazy. He responded to those comments and his response was, I have enough to retire, I'm just working for fun now. That comment right there tells me who he is. The fact that he can do this on a live stream, also upload it, do this to another big creator, and that's his response, that tells me that he thinks he's untouchable and that he can do anything to anyone. Just because he has enough money to retire, he's not afraid of the consequences. I can't even believe this is a real person.
Bradley also goes on to address some of the disparaging comments as well as remarks from other people in the comment section that he felt were homophobic.
In the comment section of that video, there was 2 comments that mentioned a joke about AIDS. I couldn't watch the video beyond the OF part, which was within the first third of the video, so I can't confirm or deny he said something, but the fact that his supporters left comments about a joke about AIDS, can only assume there was something said, then is teetering on the line of being homophobic. Those are stereotypes that feed into gay men's culture of doing that kind of work and being a gay man. He also came for my looks. He said, if I'm gonna be gay, I should at least be an attractive gay man. When I was watching the video, it just felt like jealousy. Anyone who's confident and happy with who they are would never treat someone like that. When you put yourself out there on the internet, everyone has the right to have an opinion about you. You don't have the right to take it a step further and then be a bully and make content like this. But the moment he subscribed to my OF and then decided to start describing what he was seeing and then playing audio of unbelievably inappropriate moments, and then to respond the way he did to his supporters' comments, to basically say, I can do whatever I want because I have enough money to retire, this is a bully. Can't believe someone would do this. And you know what's so sad about this is that so many of you guys wanted us to collab. Number 1 request, you and Caleb, you and Caleb, you and Caleb. And it's something I always wanted to happen. And after this, I will just want nothing to do with him. Just because of my frugal lifestyle or me doing OF, I am still a person. You don't have the right to humiliate me and exploit me to make content, which then makes you money. And this behavior could be setting the example for other creators to think they could do this to other people. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to do. We really just have to start being nicer to people. I miss the internet we used to have when it was nicer. We were having fun on here and connecting. I've had a bad thought or two these past few weeks. Luckily, I'm able to talk myself through it and push it to the side, but this has just been enough. I don't know what else to say. This is just so unfair.
The poor guy just looks like he's gonna break down, and for those who don't know, these past weeks have been hell for Bradley. Ever since he's gone viral for his extreme frugal lifestyle, he has been getting a ton of backlash and hate online, which I personally don't really get. As long as he's not affecting anyone, it's his life at the end of the day, but I feel like this whole situation with the OF, with his OF audio getting leaked, was what pushed him over the edge. Now Caleb's comments are getting flooded. People are calling him out, saying this isn't just messy, it's straight up bullying.
He may have actually been hurt. And if he was hurt, I am sorry for that. Clearly, that's not his sense of humor. And I didn't, take that into account. So I do feel bad about that. So for that, and that's when I sent him this. Hey, Bradley, I wanted to personally reach out and apologize for what I said in a recent video. Today, my shorts team brought to my attention a TikTok video you made. After watching it back and seeing your response, I realized I could have handled my live stream better and thought more about the impact that I had on you. That's on me. I'm sorry for what I said. I try to bring edgy humor and over-the-top reactions into my content, but I know that what I said was very personal, and out of respect for you, I had the video taken down. Since he said his feelings were hurt, even though, again, I'm 50-50 on whether or not he was performing for rage baiting and getting views, or if he was actually hurt, because he does that same stuff. But either way, out of respect for him, taking his word that he was hurt, and then I said, I'm sorry that this created a first interaction online, because I don't want to have a negative interaction with other creators. Once we moved to New York, I was hoping we'd collab. Then I said, thanks for the read and my bad for being a dick and all of this. Because I was. I made some jokes. He didn't like it.
This also begs the question, could Bradley actually sue? And a lot of people are actually advising Bradley to go ahead and take legal action against Caleb. Now, playing or sharing audio from a paywalled site without permission can actually be illegal because it violates copyright law and the site's terms of service. Doing so publicly can also harm the creator financially. Even describing the content verbally can be risky for his business if it reveals too much protected material. And even though terms of service are not law, Caleb may be banned from OF for violating terms of service, but legal ramifications, probably not, probably he can. It honestly just depends on context. Even Caleb's own fans aren't siding with him on this, being like, this is completely unethical what you did. I am a massive Caleb Hammer fan because I find him hysterical, but this is totally not cool. I'm sorry he did that to you. It's different when people consent to it, but you didn't. This person asks, wait, so it's only humiliating if people don't pay for it? I'm sure anyone would find it humiliating to have someone watch their OF videos live and mock them, play the audio out of context, and make AIDS jokes. Anyone with empathy would be able to see that. Sue him. Don't let him do this to you. It's illegal. Get a lawyer. Get a lawyer. He won't have enough to retire. I've seen a ton of comments of people even being like, Caleb might be on the down low for deciding to subscribe to Bradley's OF. Sounds like he wanted an excuse to see it. Anyways, you guys, that's the drama between these two creators. I definitely want to know what you guys think. Do you think think Caleb crossed the line here? And also, would you personally sue if you were in this situation? Let me know. I love you guys so much. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.